I warned you about this. You brought this yourself, so you can finally shut up. Then he fires. Then the piece of bread stood up after being shot by the baker. His last words? Donut, 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 donut,
donut. Matoro, that one really got me.
Good one there. Now it's my turn.
Excuse me, but may I ask you something? I see I interrupted your little hangover.
Yes, General Airing.
You think we paid you to be doing nothing?
Actually, yeah.
Well, you think we pay you to be telling jokes?
Well, that's debatable, since we are never attacked
so
by...
Then, why are you not doing your task as guards, huh? You know, making sure we're safe.
As I was saying, Taresde never...
Don't question your orders, soldier. Now get back to patrol. Goddamn discipline.
You know, Irving always makes me laugh when he gets mad at us. Like if we were really that necessary for Pucomtian.
I know. Now, where were we?
It was my turn.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so have you ever tried to... Well, so much for my joke again. Huh. I guess they're back already. Hey, Gorsix, help me open the door.
On it.
Congratulations! You're the lucky winner of a fully paid 1-month trip to Easterland by Google. Tell us your personal information to get signed up.
Making a more of you scum is not possible. Okay, Gorsix, open it now.
Matoro, what are you referring to?
Oh, yeah, you're new. Well, in short, Deadeye, who's been spying on Taresde, told us that King Tut was going to send scavengers out to get resources. Thus, we planned to base them with our own to capture them using soldiers and trained animals. And I'm pretty sure we were successful. So, you're back, huh? That's great, since we are quite bored of it. Should I tell them, or should you do it?
Go ahead. I still have to take care of this annoyance.
Excuse me, but why are you strangling?
In short, we failed. The team failed.
This cannot be happening. But the animals, they were trained. No way!
The bank, our resources. That was like a quarter of the total bank.
General Irving told us this plan was unfathomable. How come?
Can you let me finish? And when was the last time Irving got something right?
Right. Yes.
As I was saying, we failed. The Taresdians escaped with all its weight, and most of the animals were defeated. He was the only survivor, sadly.
What can we do now?
Well, now what? What are we going to say to Firelord? Nah, don't worry. The real question is what is he going to say to Firelord? That really fucking hurts, lads. You have no idea. I don't even have lungs. How do I feel pain? Wait, why Jetpack? Wasn't he with you? He somehow wandered off to hell knows where and left us on our own to fight the Taresdians after I had defeated the animals. I don't know how, but they befriended a large wild beast that helped them survive. If the moron had helped us, we would have caught them. Well, so sorry darauf, but Klimov went down with a single strike of that beast. Heck, try to win a fight after that. Wait, you saw us in the battlefield, but didn't come down to help? Well, in my defense, I was almost done sharpening my weapons. Damn it! You can never do anything right, can you?
What, Troy? There's no need for violence.
Really now? Don't you see that he is single-handedly responsible for those failures?
I see where this is going now.
Are you sure? Because I find what Jetbug said about you not fighting interesting.
You simply don't understand, do you? I did fight!
And how can we know that?
What now? Are you crazy? Do you not care about victory? Do you really want to drag this war any longer?
We surely won't do any better with your attitude.
And with Jetbug with us, much less!
Someone stop it.
I've heard it all already.
Come on, someone! God!
For fire, Lord! I were.
The general told me that you're unreliable. Indeed, my lord. So first you were slacking off, and now you are having That's enough, General. Fine. We'll leave that problem for later.
Fire Lord. We wanted to talk with you about that. It was all Jetbug's fault. And with this, it's already 2 missions he screws up.
Wait, the second time?
Yeah, last time he gave away his position alongside Bloodhearts in an ambush.
Oh.
Is that true, Jetbug?
Well, yes. Yes, it is. But that wasn't everything, though.
Tell me.
I wasn't ready to fight. I was sharpening my weapons.
All soldiers must go to their assigned missions prepared, Jetbug. Don't you know?
Yeah, but maybe you think that moving multiple crazy beasts is easy, but it's not. I spent a lot of time taking them to that since I did not have time to prepare.
Interesting.
Lois, you can't trust Jetbug.
And why should I trust you instead?
Told you.
Yeah, I almost forgot. Right after all that, I saw Karpov and
What? Karpov?
Yeah, I know. I thought he was dead.
He lives. Hopefully I'll solve these problems. In the meanwhile, General, make me the favor and take them back to headquarters. Yes, my lord. Timo, Troy, Jetbug, follow me. And to all of you guards, we still have things to discuss.
Things through next time. Shut up. You were as mindless as me. Alright then. That was close.
I'll let the situation pass, but only this time.
Well, that was scary, Matoro.
Don't worry, it's only strong words being thrown here and there.
Sometimes I feel Taresde is having a breeze with this war. You know?
Perhaps.
You never told us about this idea of yours. We made a deal that you would always let us review your decisions.
I'm sorry for that. I was stressed out by the demands of the people.
Couldn't you wait for us to return from our business trip? Or at least stop Willow from going?
Well, I forgot. I was stressed, I just told you.
Our daughter was wounded in this event. We're not told about it until now.
Willow's in good care at the hospital. My son is helping her.
That has nothing to do with what my wife just said.
She was the one who wanted to go willingly to begin with. I refused to let people unhappy, and so I allowed her to go. Heck, she did a very good job out there.
Without her consent. From her parents, as we have stated already.
They didn't even tell us about the aftermath. You know, we're done for now. Just shows how our daughter is doing. But you need to respect our agreements and take your job as king seriously.
What did you mean with that?
Read it when you have time.
Caesar, guide them to the hospital room.
Yes, sir. Think about it, King Toad. For the best of everyone.
Why? Why is he so hard?
How do you feel right now?
Okay, I guess.
Don't worry, Willow. I promise you that things will get better.
Can I play Mario Kart?
Oh, yes, of course. Hang on, I'll get the DS. Oh, hello. What?
Where's our daughter?
Well, she's here. I'm sorry
Move
for...
over.
Oh, God.
Willow, what's the meaning of this?
You got us so worried. Why didn't you tell us? Look at yourself. If it wasn't because of your injuries, I beat you to teach you a lesson.
We have taught you better than this. We have given you everything, and this is what you give us in return?
Explain yourself. I said explain yourself, Defrag. I tried to help. I wanted to help.
And why the hell didn't you tell us at any moment?
Are you stupid? Or do you feign being stupid?
Stop talking to hair like that!
And who the hell are you to tell us that?
I am the Prince of Taresde, and in my presence no one should be insulted or bashed.
We are your buffoons. Do I need to remind you that we are your economic backbone? We have made agreements and contracts with you and the king. Hell, or even her father.
That's no reason to be talking to her like that.
You have no idea about the meaning of this. You probably endorsed it.
I know the weight of this perfectly. This was an accident. No one saw it coming.
And why the hell weren't we told?
Get out!
Oh, so you're kicking us from our daughter's room?
This is my castle and my hospital, and you better leave before I call the guards.
Fine. Have it your way. Let's go. One more thing before I leave. Come back as soon as you're in shape. And don't just think you've gotten away with anything.
Yes, Father. What was that for?
What? Didn't you hear how he talked to you?
They treated you horribly.
Would you look at that? Violet's back.
I am not in the mood, Virgil.
I know. The entire kingdom heard that little scene at the gates.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite the show.
I don't get why this isn't working. Perhaps...
Look, I know this didn't go well, but thankfully everyone came back in one piece.
Which managed to give us a great advantage.
Don't worry, Firelord. Those two Troy and Clement already did things. I made sure that everything that was used wasn't too vital, and hey, there's always the next time.
It was a loss. The animals' lives were taken.
Sounds rude, but they weren't important. They were just some monsters from the hunting grounds. Look, Firelord, don't worry too much. I've already got things in motion for next time.
Exactly what do you have in mind?
Well,